Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree. Today I'm just going to go through all of the products I've been using for the last 2 weeks. I shopped in my stash for these, I put a video up on it, and I've been using most of them for the last 2 weeks. A couple I completely forgot about, but I'm just going to go through them and share with you quickly whether or not I'm going to keep it or declutter it and why. So I put a focus on face palettes the last 2 weeks and I had so much fun using all these palettes. One in particular, let's just start with that one. So this is from Hourglass. It's their Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 4 palette. I got this a couple of years ago. I don't remember if it was a holiday release or just like a special release that they put out, but this is what it looks like. It comes with a bronzer, 2 blushes, a highlight, and then 2 face powders. I didn't get a lot of use out of that middle face powder there just because I don't really know what to use it for. But the bronzer and the highlight, and the bronzer, the highlighter, and the blushes I loved. So when I shopped my stash for this, I kind of complained about the size of the pans and I wasn't going to get my bronzer brush in there until I realized I have the perfect bronzer brush. And I love this brush. It's the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe JH06 brush. She calls this one My Everything. It fits in here just so perfectly, and I love this for bronzer anyway. But one thing I especially loved is using bronzer and then going in with the same brush to the blushes, same brush into the highlighter, and it worked so perfectly. I actually want to put some more of the highlighter on. I was just looking at it before I did this and I'm like, I need some more highlighter. I really liked the highlight in here because it was subtle but still like gave a little bit of glow. It has a little bit of a sparkle to it, but I really liked it and I love it. I love this palette and I'm so glad I shopped in my stash for it because I hadn't really given it a chance over the last couple of years. I feel like, oh, I know that palette and, you know, put it away for now. But I wanted to use this every single day and I am keeping it forever. Another little face palette, this is from Kaja. This is their Play Bento Blush Bronzer and Highlighter Trio. This is the shade Butter Up. I don't think I used this once. I completely forgot about it because I put it in the drawer here. And if you saw my last video, you know how messy this drawer is. Let me just take a picture for you to see this time. And it just got completely lost in there. There's another product here too that I completely forgot about. So I'm going to keep this in for another like rotation or so and try to get some use out of it, because if I forget about it again, I'm just going to declutter it because I think like, am I forgetting about it for a reason, you know? But it comes with a powder blush here on top. The next layer is a powder highlighter, and then down here is a cream highlighter. Like all these individually, but I completely forgot it existed, so hopefully I don't do that again. The other product I forgot about was the Urban Decay Velvetizer powder. I had such high hopes for this, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna mix it with this and that, and it's gonna be so good. And I completely forgot about it again because it's just a small little container. And do I even want to keep this? I don't know. You know what? I'm going to keep it. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to use it for 1 more week and we'll see if I use it. If I don't, I'll declutter it and we'll go from there. What's next? Let's talk about this. This is from Believe Beauty. This is their Get Glowing Highlight and Contour Palette. This is the shade Light Medium. So this has a blush, bronzer, and highlighter in it. And I really liked the blush and the bronzer. Really pretty, soft, like pigmented but not over the top. Really easy to use, blends nice, really pretty. But then this highlighter is like super metallic foiled, and I thought it was so weird because these two are like really nice soft focus kind of powders, and I really didn't like the highlighter in here, and that's actually what keeps me from using this regularly. And I thought I was going to declutter this right away, and then when I started using it I thought I really liked it, and now I'm like, do I keep it, do I not? I don't know. I keep going back and forth on this one because I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think on this. For now, I'm going to hold on to it, but I kind of feel like I don't want to, but I don't know why. I don't know. One that I'm going to keep forever is from Urban Decay. It's their Stay Naked Threesome. I have the shade here called Rise. Best packaging ever. I love this packaging a lot. And this comes with a same thing, blush, bronzer, highlighter. The bronzer is really pretty, but it has a tiny bit of sparkle. It's not enough that I could see it on my skin, but it's enough to give it a little something on your skin. Kind of bounces the light off really nicely, and I really like the formula of all 3 of these products. Blush, super pretty, this nice coral color. And then the highlighter, I think I mentioned this in another video too. It's not super intense, which is what I was expecting. But it really goes well with the other two powders because it is really just nice and soft and light and really easy to use. I love this thing so much. Love the packaging. It's absolutely beautiful and I will keep that. Put that right there. This face palette, okay, this is from Laura Geller. It's the Baked Color and Contour Blush Bronzer Highlight Trio, and this is the shade Sunset Glow. I bought this on Poshmark because I felt like I had to have it in my life or I would die. I had it for a long time, didn't really use it, but then I feel like I loved it, but I didn't use it that much, so I didn't really know it. It comes with a blush, bronzer, and highlighter, but the highlight color in here, I don't really... On me, it doesn't really seem like a highlight. It just seems like a nice, like soft focus setting powder. That's the wrong color for my skin. I don't know. I feel like I could just see it very obviously on my face. It just didn't work for me. Same with the blush. Very shiny. It has a lot of highlight quality to it. Like it just looks like a highlight blush, which is very pretty, but the color is just wrong for me. It's very, very cool toned. And I have some cool toned pink blushes that I really like, but this one just... It just didn't work with my skin tone the way that I wanted to. Bronzer is really nice, but I feel like someone else would get way more use out of this than I do. And I think I'm gonna let it go. And I thought I was gonna keep this thing forever just because they don't make it anymore. I want to have it as a keepsake, but I'm not gonna use it. And I feel like someone else might really like this. So I'm gonna put this on Poshmark actually. The two concealers I had were the Milani Supercharged Brightening Under Eye Tint and the Glossier Stretch Concealer. So this Milani one, I'm gonna let go, like no question. I used it one time, didn't like it. I just think it's too peachy and too pink for my needs and my preferences and my dark circles that I have. I just think it's too peachy and I have to use too much concealer to cover up all the peach to it, and I just don't like doing that. That's not a step I really enjoy, and I don't want to do that, and I don't want to use this, and I'm gonna let it go, which is really disappointing because I was hoping this would be awesome, like a nice drugstore under eye corrector, but for me and my preferences, it's too peachy, too pink. Maybe that sounds right up your alley though. It is also very thin and easy to use, just not the right color for me. The Glossier Stretch Concealer I have here in the shade G11. Here you go. And I probably used this twice, maybe 3 times. And this is a really lightweight, kind of wet look concealer. It makes your skin look really wet and glossy. It's really nice, really easy to use. Light coverage, light, just feels light on the skin. It's just an easy, light concealer. It fades throughout the day gracefully, like it's not going to be there at the end of the day. It gives your skin a little something, and every time I use this, I'm always happy that I have it because it's just, I don't know, I have to be in the mood to use it for a certain kind of look, and every time I do want to do something like that, I'm always glad I have something like this that's really lightweight, glossy, almost sheer coverage, and this always comes in handy, so I'm going to keep that. And then I have here the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. I have the shade Y235. This foundation has changed so much since I got it, and I don't mean like I bought it 5 years ago and the formula's changed over the years. I bought this just recently. Did I buy it this year or was it late last year? I feel like it was this year. I'm not sure. I have to double check. Anyway, when I first got it, it does say on here shake before use. But when I first got it, a bunch of oil came out like at the first couple pumps. I was like, what the heck is this? Had a weird smell. Coverage was just kind of and greasy. I just didn't like it, and I thought, well, this can't be the foundation everyone's talking about, and like, you know, it's an icon at this point. But something has changed in this over the last few weeks, and I freaking love it now. I use 2 pumps. I'm wearing it today. I've been wanting to wear it every single day, and it's wonderful. It's very skin-like, but covers everything. A lot of the time, I don't even feel the need to use concealer with this, just because the coverage is so nice, but it doesn't look too heavy or too much. It's just a wonderful foundation. They have a really nice shade range, and I love it. I literally look forward to wearing that every day. Gonna keep it, of course. The setting spray though, the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Stay and Slay setting spray, I didn't use this very much. I think I used it 1 or 2 times. It's just the sprayer is too intense. Like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it's too fast. It's too fast in your face, like big droplets. It's just not a pleasant spray to use. And I'm hoping to run out of one of my other sprays soon so I can pour this in there because I want to try this out. I just don't like the sprayer, so it made me not want to use it. So I'm going to hold on to it and then we'll see if I can empty something else out and try it out that way. What do we have left? Two things. The Morphe Make It Big Mascara. I really like this. I bought this a long time ago and I lost it. No idea where it went, but for some reason it was right here where the mascara goes. But I don't think it was there the whole time. I feel like I must have put it in there. Anyway, this is a volumizing mascara, and although I don't like these kind of hourglass wands on mascaras, this one is very, very easy to use and really nice. It doesn't have a bajillion little fibers in there, you know, where it's so packed full of fibers that you can't feel it brushing through your lashes. It's kind of just like petting the top of them. This one is like, it does comb through your lashes really nicely, gets them really long and volumized, but not really thick and full. But that might be exactly what you want. And I really like this. It does what it's supposed to do. It doesn't transfer a really nice mascara. And, you know, I like it. I'll use it up. And I think this is the last thing. Is it? From Urban Decay. It's the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani Blush Palette. I love this. Of course I love this. I'm not going to talk about it too much because it is not available anymore. This is something I shopped in my stash for, of course. I love it. This is my baby. I will never get rid of it. Even if I didn't like it this whole week, I would still keep it anyway. But I do like it. I like all these colors and I just love it a lot. I'm wearing one of these today and I don't even remember which one it is. I think it's this orange one though. I think I put that one on today. But yeah, I will keep this forever. And is that it? Are those all the products I shopped in my stash for? So what am I decluttering? I can't decide on this Believe Beauty one. Let me know what you think here. Otherwise, I am getting rid of the Milani, that sounds mean. I'm decluttering the Milani concealer and the Laura Geller palette. Oh, I forgot something. This is from Revlon. It's the Rose Glow Face Gloss. This is the primer that I picked out to shop my stash with. I thought this was going to be an instant declutter. I thought, oh, I already know that. I've had this for like 2 years and I never use it. I want to say I've used it maybe 3 times max. This has turned into one of my favorite primers, and not just favorite primers, one of my favorite products. I absolutely love it. So it says it's to luminize and to hydrate. It says it's made of 80% water, and I thought that was going to be kind of weird. Like it was just like putting a watery serum on my face or something. But it's not. It just makes it like super refreshing and nice to wear. And it has the most beautiful glossy finish with this light pink tinge to it. It is just so pretty. I absolutely love this. I look forward to wearing this every single day. It has a light scent, but nothing offensive. It doesn't give me a headache and it does fade throughout the day. Not even throughout the day. It fades pretty quickly as I'm putting makeup on. It has a light pink undertone, like I said, but it wears so beautifully under foundation and just like a nice concealer day or something. I freaking love this, and I love it so much because it reminds me a lot of a primer that I used to love from Laura Geller called Spackle Under Makeup Tinted Primer in the shade Ethereal. They don't make it anymore. I kept the product for way too long. I didn't use it because it was discontinued. It was a whole thing. It went bad, and I miss it. And I think this is like the return of that primer. I love this so much. If you're looking for a nice, lightweight, refreshing, luminizing primer with a tiny pink glow, this is so good. I love it. I'm shocked that I love it so much because I thought it was going to be an instant declutter. So not decluttering a ton, just the Laura Geller thing and then this concealer from Milani, but I loved getting to know these products throughout the last couple weeks. It's been so much fun to shop my stash. I'm going to keep doing it the rest of the year. And then these two I'm going to keep in, the Kaja Trio and then the Velvetizer powder from Urban Decay. I think this next time I'm not going to pick so many products and really remember to use each one. But I think out of all the stuff, not only using 2 that's not so bad. But that is it. If you've tried any of these products, let me know what your experience has been. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new Shop My Stash. I can't wait. All right, goodbye.